What up, kid? Where you been at?
Hey, Lee, I was just over with Miss Thomas finishing up my piano lessons.
Come on, my dude. I appreciate you trying to learn the keys and all, but you need to flip them skills and come do some beats on my mixtape.
Come on, bro. There's more to music than just hip-hop.
What? Bro, you really need to get your life. I mean, the freshest rhymes and the illest beats come from hip-hop.
Yeah, but Miss Thomas says that most of the music we listen to today is inspired by the greatest musicians in jazz and more.
Come on, my guy. Of course she would say that. She's old. All old people think their music is the best. Don't get it twisted. Hip-hop is forever.
Well, hello there, Frankie. How did your piano lesson go?
They went good. Miss Thomas said that I'm doing really well. I wish Lee would understand.
What are you talking about, Frankie? What is the king of hip-hop saying now?
It's nothing. You know how he is. If it isn't hip-hop, then he doesn't want to hear it.
Well, I would be more worried about your Granny Maxine than I would Lee.
What do you mean?
Well, if you quit piano, you will have to answer to your Granny Maxine after she paid for all them lessons.
Well, if it isn't one of my favorite little buddies, Frankie, tell me something good, boy.
Hey, Mr. Rose. I'm hanging in there. I just had a long day at my piano lessons.
That's right. Miss Thomas did tell me that you were taking piano lessons from her. When she came over here to get her oil changed on her Cadillacs, oh boy, she was excited. How are things going?
She says I'm doing okay, but my friends keep picking on me saying piano lessons aren't cool.
Well, that is not okay.
Yeah, Lee keeps telling me it's whack and hip-hop is the way to go. He wants me to be on his mixtape.
Well, if you look at it like this, music is always changing. It reminds me of the Harlem Renaissance. The Harlem Renaissance was back in the 1920s. During that time, a lot of African Americans were leaving the South for Harlem, New York. With slavery coming to an end, this was the place for African Americans to look and lead a better life. They wanted change, and they did it there during the Renaissance.
What type of change are you talking about, Mr. Rose?
Well, Frankie, in the Latin term, Renaissance means to be born again, rise again, to be renewed. So for African Americans, this was a time of new ideas for authors, artists, and musicians.
That sounds pretty cool, Mr. Rose. I've never heard of that before.
It was a time of expression with clothing and men wearing fedoras and African American authors for the first time being able to speak out about what they were going through. Look at playing the piano just like that. It allows you to express yourself through music.
I don't get it, Mr. Rose. What are you saying?
Well, just like African Americans were not allowed to grow because of the closed-minded people, don't let your closed-minded friends tell you that you can't grow through piano lessons. Although your friends may have a closed mind to it, playing the piano is what you do, and if you love it, never let anybody stop you from doing what you love.
Mr. Rose, you always know the right things to say. You're my guy.